Live. What's going on, everyone? Mike here. Welcome to College Football Live on the David3000 Network. It is week one. It's South Dakota State against Oklahoma State. Game is on ESPN Plus. So we are just waiting for our opening kickoff. Yes, I do have the audio muted to avoid copyright. We're at Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Opening game of the 2024 season. Game is on ESPN Plus. South Dakota State coming out of the football championship subdivision against number 17 Oklahoma State out of the Big 12. That is football bowl subdivision. Let me check ESPN.com. Give you some out-of-town scores, as they say in baseball. Third quarter, Georgia 13, Clemson nothing. Third quarter on Big Ten Network, Iowa 12, Illinois State nothing. At halftime, it's Penn State 20, West Virginia 6. That game over on Fox. On SEC Network, Tennessee shutting out Chattanooga, UTC. Wait, that is Chattanooga, isn't it? Yeah, it is. 38-0. Of course, the game I'm doing for David3000 Network, right here on David3000 Network, Oklahoma State and South Dakota State. That game just about set to kick off. Some games later today. Big game in the 3:30 time slot. Battle of Florida, Miami against University of Florida, the Gators. We got Ohio State Akron at 3:30 over on CBS out of the Big Ten. Western Kentucky against Alabama in the 7 p.m. slot. North Dakota versus Texas A&M. That should be a good one at 7:30 on ABC. Got a matchup out of the Big Ten. Michigan against Fresno. 7:30 on NBC. Oregon, Idaho at 7:30 on Big Ten Network. And Arizona, New Mexico to round out the day. 10:30 Eastern. That'll be on Big ESPN. Kickoff will be returned to the 22. That was the out-of-town scoreboard. Mark Gronkowski, 2023 Walt Payton Award winner for the Jackrabbits. 37 wins as starting QB, most among active FBS and FCS quarterbacks. And he will set things up for the Jackrabbits on this 1st and 10. Strong eye formation for the Jackrabbits. Handoff will go for about 3. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. It was Rucker, number 9, for Oklahoma State on the stop. On 2nd down and 7. Now the huddle, Gronkowski will set up. South Dakota State with 3 wide. 44 to man in motion. Gronkowski fires complete. This one will go to the 35. That is a gain of 10, and that will be a fresh set of downs for the Jackrabbits. The completion went to 87. That is tight end Davin Stoffel, redshirt freshman out of Boston High School in Wisconsin. Looks to be another 3-receiver set. Number 3, the motion man here, going into the backfield. Gronkowski dropping back, fires complete. First down and more. Goes out to the 50, maybe into the 48 of Oklahoma State. I'll go for about 17. Completion went to 3 on North Dakota State. That was Dante Johnson. That's Dante Johnson playing a little offense. Sophomore out of Fort Collins, Colorado Early College. Excuse me, Amar Johnson. I have to click on the like button. Third down here. Blah. I hate it when streaming platforms do this. So a third down and 2. 3 minutes gone by here in this first quarter. Last season, 54% South Dakota State was on third down. Gronkowski will set things up from the Cowboy 43. Gronkowski fires well wide, incomplete on a third down and 2. Now we'll see what South Dakota State does. I have the 2024 rosters pulled up. Fourth and 2. They're going for it from the 43. Hard count here. And that'll be incomplete. So Oklahoma State will take over on downs. Good defensive stand from the Cowboys to prevent near disaster. That was just a plain overthrow right there. Yeah, South Dakota State does not have names on their jerseys, so this might be tough for me. I will admit. Yeah, this is going to be tough for me. On first down, delayed handoff. Following blockers. And the handoff went to Presley, number 80. That was a gain of 3. They went no huddle. Goes to Presley again. Got to the line of scrimmage, maybe got 1 or 2. And it's Alan Bowman, in his 7th season playing college ball, second at Oklahoma State, nearly 3,500 yards through the air last season. They're going to mark it no gain, third down and 7. On a 3rd and 7, delayed handoff. And that's going to be a first. 10.5 to go in this first quarter. Just found the hole, exploited it. That was Gordon second. Flip will go to Presley. He will get to the 40. And Oklahoma State in Jackrabbit territory on second down. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Brendan Presley, that was his 227th career reception. That one will go for 2, maybe 3. Marking in a gain of 2. 3rd down and 4. As time fires, overthrow incomplete. So that will be a 4th and 4. Now does Oklahoma State go for it here? Signs are pointing to yes. 9:51 to play in this opening frame. 0-0 is our scoreline. Jackrabbits lining up in the dime. Weak eye formation for Oklahoma State. QB has time through the pocket. Fires complete to the 31. That'll be a fresh set of downs. And that completion went to Rashad Owens, looked like. It was Rashad Owens, 63 receptions last year with 5 touchdowns. On 1st and 10, fake handoff. QB with time. Near pick. Do they mark him in bounds? No, out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Mike Gundy, one of the longest tenured FBS head coaches on the sideline for the Cowboys. This would be his 21st season on the OSU sideline. On 2nd and 10. Play action. Short screen. Gets to the 25. Brings up 3rd down. Should be a 3rd and manageable here. It was Brendan Presley again. 3rd down and 4. They need the 22 to convert. 8:42 to play. Three receivers set for the Cowboys. Play clock running down to 9 on the play clock. Drops back, fires. Wide open, incomplete. Owens looking for a flag, might have been interfered with. It's 4th and 4. Now I think you see the field goal team come out. Yes! Oh! Pass interference should have been called on that one. Saw the South Dakota State defender grab a fistful of jersey. 42-yard attempt upcoming. Snap there, hold good, kick is up, and it is through. Oklahoma State draws first blood. It is 3-0. So now they're in commercial. Let me check comments here. Oh, thank you, Mickey. It's Michael. It's Michael here, Mickey. Wow. Wow. Okay. We share a common name here. So, I'm going to get sick and tired of those Burger King commercials by the time this season's out. I'm already sick and tired of Metro PCS ads. I see them far too often when watching NASCAR. So, yeah. Again, the The game audio is off to avoid copyright. Can't have that happening, can we? Ugh. We've seen a lot of Geico ads this season, too. So, are they still doing the Geico Caveman? That went out of style in 2008. Just saying. 8:15 to play first quarter. Number 17, Oklahoma State leading 3-0. You know, maybe I should pull this tab out. Kickoff upcoming. Deep ball should be returnable. Backed up to the end zone, and this will be a touchback. So Gronkowski and his crew set to take over. They were stopped on fourth down in their last possession. Let me pull up the South Dakota roster. Four receivers set this time, and two in the backfield for South Dakota State. Handoff goes out to the 33. That would be a gain of about 8. Second down and 2. Top 10 offense all around for the Jackrabbits in FCS. Second down and 2 as we approach the halfway mark of this first quarter. 3 receivers set this time. Jackrabbits with a man in motion. Gronkowski drops back. In trouble, fires complete. And wrapped up behind a line. It's be a loss of about 4, maybe 5. Brings up a third down. It was Daniels on the coverage. Kendall Daniels, 105 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss. They're marking it as a loss of 7, third down and 9. From the Jackrabbit 26. Man in motion for the Jackrabbits. Gronkowski, short screen complete. First down and more. Gain of about 12. Fresh set of downs for the Jackrabbits. So, this is exactly the kind of situation that Oklahoma State saw in the Jackrabbits' first possession. $6:13 to play first quarter. Fake handoff. Gronkowski in trouble. Gets blocking help. And wrapped up behind the line. Loss of about 2. Brings up a second down. Gronkowski forced to throw on the run. Forced a short screen. Didn't go very far. They're marking it no gain. Second down and 10. Nickel package this time for the Cowboys defense. 3 receivers set for the Jackrabbits. Handoff. Doesn't go very far. Gain of 1, maybe 2. Third down upcoming. I'm going to mark it as a 3rd and 8. Again, they come out in the nickel, Oklahoma State does. Hard count coming from the Jackrabbits. Gronkowski. Intercepted! It's going the other way. It was Black, number 5, on the interception. First interception of 2024 for the Cowboys. No, excuse me. It was 2 on the interception. And that was, it was Corey Black, excuse me. Daniels 5 from Biggs, Oklahoma. Corey Black from Waco, Texas. Great play by Corey Black. It's my first time, okay? Bear with me. It's my first time doing commentary for David3000 Network. Bear with me, okay? Gotta keep this on live. Back in Stillwater for Big 12 football. And Corey Black getting his team fused up. After that interception. 6 foot even, 190 pound senior. So from Jackrabbit 47, Oklahoma State will set up, handoff. Got tripped up, but we'll get the first and a bit more. And it's Ollie Gordon's second run, 10 yards on the pickup. So 1st and 10 from the Jackrabbit 37. On the next play from scrimmage, he will get it out. Oh, okay. I clicked live at the wrong time. Good going, Michael. Yeah, really screwed up. And we have an injured player on the field. There was a gain of 4 on that Ollie Gordon run. So injury timeout. $3:59 to play. First quarter. Let me go back into Game Fast. See who this injured player happens to be. I do not know. I hope they're okay. You hate to see an injury. You really hope the best for the player. And you hope it's nothing too serious. I'll take him out of significant action. But anyway, how's chat doing right now? How's everyone in chat? More important, let's see how everyone in the D3000 Discord is. Okay, he's been promoted. That's good. Injured player was Graham Spalding, senior out of Oviedo, Florida. And one of the Jackrabbits' defensive anchors. I hope he's okay. Like a back injury, but we're not sure. On 2nd down and 6. Fake handoff. Short screen. And it's Gordon second again. Takes it to looks like the 22. That is going to be a first down. Oklahoma State approaching the red zone. 32, excuse me. Now they get inside the 20. 21 now. 2nd down. Just outside of the red zone. 3 minutes to play in the first. On a 2nd down and 4, they need the 17 to convert. He's going to take it himself. QB takes it himself to the 15, to the 13 of South Dakota State on 1st and 10. Gain of 8 from Alan Bowman. Bowman drops back. Bowman fires. That is complete. They rule it a catch. Brings up a second down. It's Deshaun Stribling. Gavin Freeman getting in on the action as well. It's going to be a second down and 3. They need the 3-yard line to convert. Second and 3 from the Jackrabbit 6-yard line. They can get the first without a touchdown. The play's under review. Official review here. Let's take a look at this. Does Stribling get both feet in bounds? Oh no! That's an incomplete! That is an incomplete! That's an incomplete. Yeah, I think this one's coming back. This one's going to be coming back. Running on the field is a completed pass, but I think this is coming back, unfortunately. After review, moving on the field is confirmed. Wow, I really thought that was going to be overturned, but it looked like the toe drag counted. So it's second and 3 from the Jackrabbit 6. Okay. Handoff goes to Gord. Fake handoff. 3. And it's over the line. Touchdown. It's Presley, and it is 9-0. Seven plays, 46 yards, just over 2.5 minutes. Kick is up. Extra point. No doubt about it. $10-0 Oklahoma State late in this first quarter. Let me check chat. And this Oklahoma State offense is right now tearing the Jackrabbit defense to shreds. But we'll see what kinds of adjustments can be made from quarter to quarter. Last season, Oklahoma State was 10-4, beat Texas A&M in the Texas Bowl. Booming kick downfield should be returnable. Gets it out to the 10, to the 15, 20, 25, to the 28, maybe the 29. And that is where the Jackrabbits will set up on this their third drive of the afternoon. Three key departures: Isaiah Davis, Jadon Jank, and Jackson Jank. And Gronkowski is taken down. First sack of the season for this Cowboys defense. Quarterback keeper does not work. Down to a minute and a half in this opening frame. It's now a second down and 13. From the 26. Gronkowski drops back, fires, complete. Gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up a third and long. Third down and 10. And now I'm tangled up. On third down and 10, handoff. First down and more. Midfield to the 40. 35-30. Big gain. Fresh set of downs for Jackrabbits. This should bring us to the end of the first quarter. It'll be 10-0 Cowboys after one. Amar Johnson on the rush. So after one, Oklahoma State 10, South Dakota State 0. So we are seeing pluses in commercial right now. Gives us time to dissect that first quarter. And that first quarter was basically all Oklahoma State. Their defense made just great stands, put up great pressure against Gronkowski for South Dakota State. And Gronkowski's doing what he can. Just this Oklahoma State defense has been giving Mark Gronkowski issues. Mark Johnson's 40-yard run, good way to end this first quarter. Now let's see if the Jackrabbits can capitalize on this opportunity. Okay, let us get back to the action. Huh. So 10-0, Oklahoma State over the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State as we start this second quarter. Mark Gronkowski and his offense heading back to the field at Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 30. Gronkowski setting up with 4 receivers, and 2 in the backfield. Gronkowski taking it himself. That'll be a first. Jackrabbits now in the red zone. First trip to the red zone this season. South Dakota State last season scored on 55 of their 57 trips to the red zone last season. 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 20. 4 receiver set, 1 in the backfield. Oklahoma State lined up in the dime. Pass will sail away, nearly picked off. Flag is down. Let's get the call. Holding. Offensive holding. This one is coming back. Looked like 87 on South Dakota State, guilty of the hold. It'll be 1st and 20. That sends South Dakota State out of the red zone. 1st and 20 from the Cowboy 30. 14-12 to play in the second quarter. Two receiver set. There was 1 man in motion. Handoff. He'll get past the original line. And that, on the game cast, that was Amar Johnson for 13. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Fourth rush of today for Amar Johnson. He's got 57 yards so far on the ground. Five receiver set this time for the Jackrabbits. Gronkowski in trouble, flushed out of the pocket. Gonna try and take it himself. Gets to the line of scrimmage, but no further. Maybe marking him with forward progress at the 16. That was good pressure by the Cowboy defense. They do mark him with forward progress at the Cowboys 16, 3rd and 6. That was Nick Martin on the tackle. They need the 10 to convert. They can get the 1st down without scoring here. Gronkowski again takes it himself. He will pick up about 2 or 3, but a flag is down. Let's get the call. We're going to start discussing it. Here comes the call. Waiting on you, ref. Looked like illegal shift. You don't see that penalty every day. Penalty was declined. It's going to be a 4th down. Brings up the field goal unit. That was a gain of 3. So this will be from 31. Snap is there. Hold is good. Kick is up. And he sticks it through. So South Dakota State jumps on the board. And it is now 10-3. Oklahoma State here. So that kick off of the right leg of Hunter Dustman, 31 yards. That's Jackrabbits on the board, 10-3, 12:15 to play in the second. Reminder, the game is on ESPN Plus streaming service. Check my Insta chat. Again with the BK ads. Back at Boone Pickens Stadium, Big 12 action for week 1 of this new season. Great to have college football back. If there's any background noise, I'm sorry. Got some NASCAR going on my TV. South Dakota State will kick off. Deep downfield. Should be returnable. Runs it out to the 10, to the 20. We'll get it out past the 25 to about the 27 or 28. 1st and 10. Now Bowman will lead his offense back out onto the field. Single back formation, 2 receivers. They tried the delayed handoff. No gain. He is stuffed at the line. Maybe got a yard. They're saying no gain. 2nd down and 10. It was Ollie Gordon the second on the run. 2nd and 10 from the Oklahoma State 26. And an injured player. Oh my. Second injury for South Dakota State. He seems to be favoring his right leg. Oh my. Appears to be getting back onto the field under his own power. So he will stay in the game for the time. No, he's looking at 26. 95 is getting off the field under his own power. Assisted by the training staff. So right now he is okay. He will be examined, and we'll know more as ESPN knows more. So. Two receiver set, one in the backfield, handoff, fake handoff. That's going to be first down and more to the 40. Great move on the fake. Send him on a slant route. Got the yardage and some more. It was Deshaun Stribling. On to the 42. That was a gain of 16. Handoff went to Gordon. 3, maybe 4 on that run. 4 minutes gone by in the second. It's a second down and 7 upcoming. Fake handoff. Presley. And that should be a gain of about 6. 5 or 6. That's the rule. It's a 3rd and 1, and they're going to get it through. It's it's Gordon the second here. I keep calling him Melvin Gordon second. They're going to call it a gain of about 3. It's a gain of 4 to the 41. Gordon again. Ollie Gordon. Gains another 4. So that third down got him to the 45. Now it's to the 41. And another injury. What is with these injuries? Doggone. Oh, sorry. 4 receiver set this time. Bowman drops back, fires. Near deflection, but complete. That's a first down and more. This time it was Susi Velahi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Bowman 11 of 14 for 70 yards and a touchdown, no picks. 9:20 and counting to play in the second. 10-3 Cowboys is our score. That was a short screen to Velahi for about 3. Second down and 7. And I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Bowman drops back. Bowman in trouble. Bowman to Velahi. Past the 30 to the 25. Flag comes in. Multiple flags coming in. Got out to the 24-yard line of the Jackrabbits. But we'll have to check the flags. Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. That's 15 yards. That's an automatic first down. Check the face mask. Oh, there it is. That's Spaulding. Spaulding, number 29. Got the fistful of face mask on Velahi. And the refs are going to call that 9 times out of 10. I got him half distance to the goal, actually. So, 1st and 10 from the Jackrabbit 12. Handoff. It's the Gordon. Gordon again. Ollie Gordon with a touchdown. Second of the day. 16-3 Oklahoma State. Let me check the comments. Hello, Exlanium. It's Mike. How are you? You're going for Oklahoma State? Awesome, awesome. Appears as though the extra point was good, and it is. So let's make that 17-3 in the second quarter. There we go. There we go. Ten plays, 74 yards, just over 3.5 minutes on that drive. Wow. South Dakota State looking outmatched to this point. 8:35 to play, second quarter at Boone Pickens. Why am I always doing that? So be it. You know? So be it. Oh. 17-3 Oklahoma State. 8.5 to play in the second quarter. Kickoff upcoming. Jackrabbits will take possession here. And deep downfield in this one, will head out of the end zone for a touchback. Gronkowski and the Jackrabbit offense will come back out onto the field. South Dakota State has the third longest FCS winning streak at 29 games. That is in a great deal of jeopardy right now, as they find themselves down 17-3. Gronkowski with the fake handoff. Short screen complete to the 40, 45, 50, and already into Oklahoma State territory. Do that. And it was Graham Gehring for first down. First down and 10 upcoming. Gronkowski, 8 of 11 for 65 with a pick. First and 10 from the Oklahoma State 46. That was a gain of about 30. And I will go to the original line of scrimmage, but no further. Approach the halfway mark of the second quarter, second down and 10. That was Angel Johnson on the run. Down to 5 on the play clock. Gronkowski gonna try and take it himself. Gets to the 40. Gain of about 6. It'll be about third down and 4. Jackrabbits are 2 of 5 on third downs today. Jackrabbits with a man in motion. 2 men in motion. 4 left on the play clock. Gronkowski has time. Fires complete. And they're going to be stopped just short of the marker. And we have a 4th and 1. And do you go for it here? 6 to play in the second. Oh, they're going to give it to him. They gave it to him. 1st and 10. They gave him forward progress at the marker. And they are going to review it. Because it looked to me like the receiver was stopped just short of the line to gain. So they're going to take a look at this. Short pass. And oh yeah, he was stopped short. I think they're going to bring this one back. I really think they're going to bring this one back. So this might force Jackrabbits into a difficult decision. Would you go for it on 4th down, or would you punt it away? From here, it would be about a 50-yarder. Let's get the call. After review,
it's a long day. Tracks can change a lot. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be slick. So really, just about making no mistakes.
Play stands. It is a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Oklahoma State 36. So I'm 0 for 2 on challenges. Oh. Again, it looked like the receiver was short of the line of gain. 1st and 10 from the Oklahoma State 36. 5:40 to play in the second. Jackrabbits down 17-3. Overthrown the snap. Gronkowski in trouble. He's going to throw it away. There was a receiver in the vicinity, no intentional grounding. But the botched snap nearly cost significant yardage.
This is going to be a defining moment, I feel like, for his season and whether he moves on into the playoffs or not. Okay, and the other Brandon Jones, we kept talking, can he point his way in? He's in a must-win situation at -1.
Gus Miller, uncharacteristic error for a Remington Award winner. That was top center in college football. On 2nd and 10 after the botched snap. Snap goes to Gronkowski. He takes it himself, goes to about the 31, in a 4, maybe 5. Just ganged up on him there. From here, it'd be about a 43, maybe 44-yarder. 3rd down and 6, 5 minutes to play in the second. Gave him forward progress at the 31. 4 left on the play clock. And it looks like timeout was called. And indeed it was. Timeout South Dakota State with 4:47 to play in the second. There's ESPN Plus. That's gone to timeout. Gamecast is calling timeout Oklahoma State. Let me check chat for a bit. I don't hand my socials out to just anyone. It's for my own safety. Okay, you never know what kinds of D-bags are online. You never know what kinds of let's just say the kinds of trolls are online. How about that?
Sign up for the NASCAR newsletter to stay up to speed on all the latest from the track and get your chance to win 2 tickets to a 2025 race of your choice. Just scan the QR code or visit NASCAR.com.
Yeah, I don't want to be dealing with a troll. Especially in real life, you know? You don't want to be dealing with those gutter types.
So check out Wayne Burlington, my Kidney Walk Initiative. We're going to celebrate this one for a while. Hey, hey, now. This is always my favorite. That is awesome. Hell yeah, man. Way to do it. Good job, buddy. A Darlington win means so much. The Darlington stripe, however, not such a badge of honor. But Dave Burns drivers will tell you it's just part of doing business at the track too tough to tame.
Back at Boone Pickens Stadium, 17-3 Oklahoma State. 4:47 to play in the second, but South Dakota State threatening.
the safer barrier. This is not a soft wall. It is a safer barrier. Steel and foam energy reduction. Thank you, University of Nebraska, back in 2002. What are we looking at here? This is the right work quarter panel off of an extended series car of the 11 composite body panels.
Jackrabbits 3 of 6 on third downs to this point. They're facing a 3rd and 5 from the Cowboy 31. Fake handoff. Oh! Camera deceived me there. They only gained about 2 or 3. 4th and 4 from the 29. And this should bring out the field goal unit. Looking at about a 40-yarder from here. "47 yards from here. 4th and 4. Snap is good. Hole is good. Kick is up. And it's good. South Dakota State doubles up. And it is now 17-6. Mark Gronkowski was Freshman of the Year in the MVFC in 2020-2021, the COVID year. Two-time Conference Offensive Player of the Year. Last year's Walter Payton Award winner in the FCS. Kicks it downfield. Returnable to the 20. But no further. Flag comes in late. Let's get the call here. Couldn't see the call, so they didn't call a thing. First and 10 from the 24. Fake handoff. And this one will go out to about the 38. Gain of 14. And that was Deshaun Stribling. 3.5 to play in the second. Oklahoma State looking to add on before the half. Oklahoma 13 of 16, 91 yards and a touchdown. Oh, stopped behind the line. Ollie Gordon on the carry, got nowhere fast. 2nd and 14. Loss of 4 in the play from the Cowboy 34. Flag comes in. Free play. This one will go inside Jackrabbit territory to the 48. Let's check the flag. This looks like an offside. Gain of 18 on that one. And it's an encroachment. Penalty declined. The defensive line for Jackrabbits jumped early. It's the reason for the flag. It was Rashad Owens. Handoff. Going Gordon's way, looks like. Got to the original line, no further. As we approach the 2-minute warning. Near offside. Wasn't called. Oh, it should have been. 2:01 to play. And there it is, the 2-minute warning. 17-6 our score. 2 minutes left in this first half. Hey, I would call anything as a referee. I would call just about anything.
About what your car is doing, but you're not going to get that many opportunities to work on it previously. Makes me think about the truck drivers tomorrow night because this will be the last race of the regular season for those guys right here on USA. But for the extended series, a couple races left here in the regular season. It's a warm one going to the South Carolina. Time for today's pre-race ceremony. Race fans, please rise as you're able. Remove your hats, and veterans, please render a hand salute as the cross high school junior ROTC color guard presents our nation's colors. And here to open today's invitation, please welcome from Huntsville, South Carolina, David3000 Baptist Church Senior Pastor Dr. MikeMadness. Lord Jesus, we come to you today and we thank you for this day. God, we pray for the safety of the teams, for the drivers. Lord, you are a God of creation, creativity, and we are going to see that on display today. And so, Lord, we pray that as we see, as we feel, as we hear all these things, that we will be drawn to you. We thank you for your love. We thank you for all that you do for us, and we pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. And here to perform our national anthem, please welcome from South Carolina, BFW Auxiliary Soloist, Karen Camera.
And they're doing this FedEx Cup playoffs. So ESPN Plus is just coming out of commercial break. 17-6 our score in favor of Oklahoma State. Some notable rule changes. Official timeout at the 2-minute warning. We have in-helmet communication for FBS only. Cowboys with 1 man in motion. Bowman makes a guy miss. Got to the original line. Maybe got a yard out of it. And that milked some clock. Third down and 9. Down to a minute and a half to play in the second. Cowboys 2 of 4 on third downs. They needed the 38 to convert. Down to 5 on the play clock. Bowman. Short screen. Gets to about the 43 or 42. Got out of bounds as well. Should be a 4th and 4. 4th and 5. 4th and 5 from the 43. Looks like they are going to go for it. Wait, no. Timeout, Oklahoma State with 1:06 to play in the second. Big slate of Big 12 football next Saturday. Albany versus West Virginia, and Sam Houston, UCF. Long Island versus TCU, and Northern Arizona versus Arizona. Next week here, I'm going to be doing New Hampshire versus Holy Cross. The following week, it'll be Coastal Carolina against Temple. And then week 4 will be Yale against Holy Cross. 2 Holy Cross games in the next 3 weeks. So stay tuned for that here on David3000. And they're going to be punting this away to the 3-yard line. Oh my. 58 seconds and 2 timeouts for South Dakota State.
Introducing Vandal Whole Body Deodorant for pits, privates, and beyond. I'm Dr. Shannon Klingman, the inventor of whole body deodorant. Like Vanda, it's clinically proven to block odor all day and controls odor for 72 hours. And before you say it, Vanda works better than a shower with soap alone. Rather than covering up the odor with heavy fragrance, Vanda's unique formula stops odor before it starts. That's my secret to better odor control everywhere. Vanda's unlike anything you've ever tried before.
2 receiver set. 3 receiver set, 1 in the backfield. We will get it to about the 11-yard line. Second down. Second down and 2, down to 45 seconds in the half. Gronkowski fires, complete to the 22. That's a gain of about 11. He got out of bounds. That stops the clock.
Drive by Justin Allgaier, and why wouldn't it be given his success here? He did it, but what do you call it, Darling? It's over. Darlington checkered flag in the air, and it's 2-time Darlington winner Justin Allgaier.
Gronkowski again fires, overthrow, incomplete. Brings up a second down and 10. Approaching 30 seconds to play in the second.
Has been kind to Justin Allgaier. Can he become the first driver to sweep the season here in 22 years since some guy named Jeff Burton did it, Dave? So, Marty, he qualified 20th.
If you're South Dakota State here, you got to keep getting it out of bounds. Trying to get one more score before the half.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go hard at the beginning.
Gronkowski. In trouble, fires, out of bounds, incomplete. Third down.
That's the Justin Allgaier plan, Marty. Before this year, Darlington was like anything Shane Van Gisbergen had seen in his entire career. But he was really respectable in the spring, and he made an interesting point to me. This is the first time he's coming back to an intermediate track for the second time. He told me, when I come to tracks for a second time, that's where I need
third down and 10.
A little bit more and expecting better results. We'll see what SVG can deliver today, Kim.
Jackrabbits 3 of 7 on third down. They need the 31 to convert. They would love more. And they're not going to get the 31 as the back is tripped up. Loss of 1, maybe 2. Timeout. Oklahoma State. They have 1 left. 4th and 11 upcoming. If you're South Dakota State, you got to go for it here.
So DJ, if you're a bubble driver, do you expect to get a little extra courtesy from the Cup Series drivers in the field today?
Oklahoma State has the third most wins at home since the COVID year, with 23. Only Alabama and Clemson have more. Now Alabama plays at home later today.
Should be an interesting one in Darlington today. Let's get the engines fired here at the track. Too tough to tame. Darlington Raceway. This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Looks like that they're gonna punt it. And they will punt. Short punt. Gets a Lambeau bounce. And to the 31 of Oklahoma State. 13 seconds left in the second. It's time for about one, maybe two plays, depending on timeouts. Alan Bowman has just been on his game today. 16 of 19 for 112. One touchdown, no picks. Bowman heading back out on field. 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 31. 4 receivers set. 1 in the backfield. Bowman. Handoff. Running back nearly gets tripped up. Does get tripped up, but a flag is down. Check the flag. That was a gain of about 5. Excuse me, they're marking it as a game of 3 on Gamecast. And there was a 10-second runoff, too. So at halftime, 17-6 Oklahoma State. Oh, wow. So, at halftime, Oklahoma State 17, South Dakota State 6. Yeah. What I think South Dakota State needs to do is that their offensive line needs to protect Mark Gronkowski a little better, so Gronkowski will have time to make his throws. And their defense, they're not doing a good job of covering the receivers and getting to Alan Bowman. Now, for Oklahoma State, Alan Bowman's just been on his game. Plain and simple. Alan Bowman just needs to stay the course and confuse the defense for the Jackrabbits with shorter throws, a mix of short throws and deep balls, deep passes. They also need to get Ollie Gordon going. He has a reception touchdown, and he has a rushing touchdown. But he can't do it alone. You cannot do all this alone. They need to get Sessi Belhahi going as well. As for their defense, again, just stay the course. We've only allowed 6 points to this point right now. Just stay the course, get to Gronkowski, and get some stops. Get some stops when needed. Now, South Dakota State, in terms of getting stops, they haven't been doing so. They have not been getting the stops they needed. They get stop after stop after stop. Whether it's a fumble, an interception, a 3 and out, they just need to get stops, keep points off the board. I think that's going to be the key heading into the second half for both teams. It'll be interesting to see what kinds of adjustments are made going forward into the second half. Okay, let's take a look at some out-of-town scores. There is a delay. Penn State, West Virginia. Fourth quarter, Tennessee's got that one won, 55-3. And some finals. We have some final scores to report. Georgia 34, Clemson 3, and Iowa 40, Illinois State nothing. Let me check in on Penn State, West Virginia. See what the delay is. They've switched up Texas, El Paso, and Nebraska. Oh, Penn State, West Virginia is in a weather delay. Lightning, probably. But revised college football playoff. So we got 12 teams this season. All the New Year's Six bowls are going to be involved in the CFP. Round 1 is going to be taking place at the home campus of the higher seed. Then we got some quarterfinal action. Then semifinal action, New Year's weekend. Then the finals taking place the week before Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So those are some out-of-town scores.
2 layers of sweet Kit Kat filling. 1 incredible cream. Have a Kit Kat. Now served up in birthday cake. Frustrated by skin tags? Dr. Scholl's has the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Now there's an easier to use.
I do have a TV going on in the background. Just flipped to check in on the Penn State West Virginia game. They're in a apparent lightning delay. Penn State is ahead 20-6 at halftime. So let me check in on the Xfinity Series race. That is just about to go green over on USA Network. Penn State West Virginia is over on Fox, or should be over on Fox. They flipped to UTEP against Nebraska. Too many Geico ads out. Brutal. Great to have college football back in action. I'm going to be on David3000 Network every Saturday at noon, depending on what what I end up doing that Saturday. They just went green at Darlington for the Xfinity Series. Yet another Chevy commercial. Oklahoma State will receive the second half kickoff. Over on ESPN News right now, it's Texas against CSU. Texas with a 1st and 10 from the CSU 46. That game just getting underway. Akron and OSU just getting underway. Let me refresh that so I can get the score. Unless they are in a weather delay too. Already a caution in the Xfinity race. Parker Retzlaff stalled on pit lane. I'll be checking in on that one periodically during breaks. So. Don't tell me he hit the kill switch on that. Please don't tell me he hit the kill switch on the steering wheel. And for those just joining us, we are at halftime. Oklahoma State up 17-6 over South Dakota State Jackrabbits. All right. We just got back from commercial. OSU marching band performing. Sean Kenny, Taylor McCard on the call at Boone Pickens. So we should be getting third quarter action relatively soon. California and Stanford joining the ACC. Oregon, UCLA, USC, and Washington going for the Big Ten. Big 12 now has Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado, and Utah. Oregon State and Washington State are the lone survivors in the Pac-12. Man, the Pac-12 has fallen on some hard times lately. ACC and Big Ten are going to be more competitive now. At least that's what I'm thinking. Cincinnati 28, Towson 10. It's over on ESPN Plus. Got a full slate of college football on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Just pick your game. Looks like they're heading into one more commercial break. So let me change the banner real quick. So heading into the third quarter. Again, Oklahoma State leads 17-6. In the upcoming schedule. Next week it's New Hampshire and Holy Cross. Then week 3, it's the week of the 14th. It's Coastal Carolina and Temple. That game taking place at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Then week 4, that'll be Yale Bulldogs against Holy Cross. I think I might be going to Riverfest at Arm & Hammer Park that week. So that week is up in the air. Those Chick-fil-A cows, they're nuts. Another yellow. Oh, Logano in trouble in that 15. That's going to be, I don't know. 17-6 Oklahoma State. Cowboys will receive the second half kickoff. Back in Stillwater, starting the second half. Oklahoma State will receive the kickoff to start things off. Bands off the field, cheerleaders off the field. Both teams heading back on. Nolly Gordon. Just been running a rough shot over this Jackrabbits defense, exploiting every possible hole. Ollie Gordon, 11 rushes, 47 yards with a touchdown. Alan Bowman, 16 of 19 for 112 with a touchdown, no picks. Been leading this offense. September 7th, week 2. Might be going to street fair in my area. So we shall see. We shall see what the weather is like as we approach . Day of. Anyway, South Dakota State to kick off as we start the second half. Kick driven downfield, deep downfield. Take a bounce near the 10 and out of bounds. And a flag will come in. This is illegal procedure. So they'll mark it at the 35. Bowman and company will get set up at their own 35 following the penalty. That's another thing South Dakota State has to cut down on, has to adjust on. They need to cut down on the penalties. You can't be taking stupid penalties if you're trying to win ball games. Bowman will hand off to Gordon. And Ollie Gordon will get 9 on this one. Second down and a short one. And off again to Gordon. Gordon gets first down. They classify that as a gain of 2 to the Cowboy 46. First and 10 upcoming. Three receivers to the left side. dime package for South Dakota State. Down to 8 on the play clock. Fake handoff. First down. It's a gain of about 8. And that is Deshaun Stribling. Handoff. Gain of about 1. They marked it as a 2nd and 3. Gain of 2 on that one. 3rd down and a short 1. And they'll pick up another first on that handoff. Sesi Belahi. Pickup of about 2. Belahi will trot off. Ollie Gordon back in. 2 minutes gone by in this third quarter. Three receivers set, 1 backfield. There were 2 men in motion. Handoff will go to Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon making 2 guys miss. Gain of 11. Right up the middle. Made 1 miss, made 2 miss. So it's a 1st and 10 deep inside Jackrabbit territory. Bowman. Oh, that was earmarked for 6. Instead, it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Jackrabbit 34. Stribling will trot off. 2 receivers to the right side, 2 men in motion. And Ollie Gordon goes nowhere. Lost 2 or 3 on that. Defense was ready for the run that time. 4th down. Does Oklahoma State bring out their field goal unit? 4th down and 3. They are going for it on 4th and 3. Five left on the play clock. Bowman with time. Still with time. Ollie Gordon right there makes the grab at the 22. Gain of 14. That is a fresh set of downs for the Cowboys. The double pump fools the Jackrabbit defense, and they are reviewing it. There's the double pump. And yeah, that's a catch. That is a catch. So down. Yeah, he had complete control of the ball before his knees went down. That is a catch. Can't see anything from that angle because field judge was in the way. But from the angles I was able to see, that was a catch. Extreme slow-mo right here. Defender missed. Yeah, he has it. I think he has it here. Looks pretty close, but both feet in bounds. He has control. Let's get the call. After review, ruling on the field stands. So that is a gain of 14 and a first down. So 1st and 10 from Jackrabbit 22. Four receivers. Screen goes to Gordon. Gordon breaking free. 10, 5. Touchdown! Ollie Gordon again. 23-6. Oklahoma State. Two. Made 3 miss. Yeah, he broke the plane. No. Hang on. No. Did he break the plane? Looks like they are reviewing it. Looks super close. Super close. That extra effort might have done it. That extra stretch might have done it there. After review, ruling on the field stands. That is a touchdown. 23-6, Oklahoma State, with the extra point to come. It has been the Ollie Gordon Show. 10 plays, 65 yards, 4 minutes, 14 seconds on that scoring drive. Snap is there, hold is there, kick is up, extra point is good. You hardly see a missed extra point, but it happens. It's now 24-6. Oklahoma State leads it 24-6. 4 minutes and change gone by in this third quarter. Can't go ads. I've not been giving up much with the U.S. Open, so. Back at Boone Pickens, 24-6, Oklahoma State over the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State. And the way Oklahoma State's been playing, oh my God, I think this game might just be wrapped up. It would take a major adjustment for the Jackrabbits to even have a chance. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what the Jackrabbits adjusted on in this upcoming drive. Oklahoma State to kick off. This one will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Jackrabbits will start at the 25. Mark Gronkowski, 10 of 16 for 79 with a pick. Oh, Gronowski. I've been mispronouncing it this entire time. Oh my God. I've been mispronouncing that name this entire time. Oh, silly me. It's Gronowski. First and 10 from the 25. Deceived by the screen to the 41. That is a gain to the 46, excuse me. That is a gain of 21. So good pass by Gronowski. All this time I've been calling him Gronkowski. Ugh. Silly me. Anyway, Mark Gronowski setting up his offense. 5 minutes gone by in the third. Gronowski. Deep ball. Complete to the 30. 25, 20. To the 19. Into the red zone already.
See what they find on the warnings and it signals a flat tire or another mechanical issue. So back to this 5-way battle right here. Let's see what happens to the one that's entering turn 3. This loops. The back of the car comes around. And that's all the makings of like a flat type rear tire.
35-yard pickup there. Excuse me, 33-yard pickup there at the 21. Back of the end zone. That is a touchdown. Graham Gehring. And the extra point attempt was good. That was a very short drive. Gronowski and company back in this. 24-13 Oklahoma State. We're in the third quarter. It was going on the entire first half. I was just willingly mispronouncing the last name of the South Dakota State quarterback. Oh my god. That was just all crazy. Just all crazy. Just all kinds of wrong on all levels. But I digress.
I'm not sure if that's a result of or the cause. Here's a replay. Let's see. Oh boy. SVG in the back of the 9. The 9 goes around. And we'll let you know who won this big.
Ooh, Italian Grand Prix. Line 10 to play in the third. Oklahoma State up 24-13.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand smashed patties made to order? Sauce? Your solid smasher, mid-free inside. They are blacking out a road. All of a sudden, there's a crack in our windshield. Well, we can get out of it, right? And we're good to go. Hey guys, I'll be replacing the windshield for you. Can you go in there with me? Real cars come with cameras that will control your automatic braking systems and lane departure. What you do is get recalibrated when you get your windshield replaced. When you get a crack in your windshield, there's only one choice.
Kick downfield. Returnable to the 20. Stop just short of the 20. And that is where Bowman and company will set up for the Cowboys. Oklahoma State looking to go on another big drive. Try and put this game out of reach. One man in motion. Handoff will go to Gordon. He will pick up one. Brings up a second down. Second down and 9. And we got an injured Jackrabbit on the field. Oh, another one. South Dakota State suffering losses left and right. So, Joe Machowski on some preseason award watch lists. Remington for top center, Lombardi top offensive or defensive lineman or linebacker. As they will take 9 for South Dakota State off the field. He's walking off under his own power, though. On 2nd and 9, it's Bowman. Bowman taking it himself. Goes nowhere. Brings up a third down. You're going to mark it as a loss of 1. 3rd down and 10. Cowboys 3 of 7 on 3rd downs today. 8 minutes to play in the 3rd. Bowman fires complete. That's going to be a 1st down to the 30. That is a gain of 11. And Alan Bowman continuing to shine. Halfway home in the 3rd, Bowman will hand off to Gordon. No, fake handoff. Instead, airs it out to Presley. We'll get it out to the 39. That'll be a fresh set of downs. Flag? No, timeout. Injury again. How many injuries is this? It's got to be 4th, maybe the 5th. This time it's Kobe Claiborne, junior defensive tackle. So back after the injury timeout, 7:16 to play in the 3rd. 24-13 Oklahoma State. Four receivers set for the Cowboys. One man in motion. And on the handoff, they pick up 2. It's Trent Howland, the Cowboy 42. Trent Howland transfer from Indiana. 23 games there, 83 rushes, 386 on the yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, deep ball to Presley. That's not Presley. Deep ball to Owens, and he is gone for a touchdown. I kept seeing 80. Don't know why. But that is a touchdown. Oklahoma State makes it 30-10. 13, excuse me. Makes it 30-13. Extra point upcoming. Oh my. They left Owens wide open and it burned them. Rashad Owens. And that extra point is good. (31-13) Oklahoma State, third quarter. I hate commercial breaks. I really do. And it has become absolute bedlam in Stillwater. 31-13, our score with 6:29 to play in the third. Oklahoma State up big in their opener. It's going to be 1st and 10 for South Dakota State.
If you still have symptoms after a TNF blocker like Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq is different and may help. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling in RA and PSA, relieve fatigue, and stop further joint damage. And in PSA, can relieve
Gronowski dropping back. Fires. No, incomplete. An overthrow. Second down and 10. Jackrabbits going with 4 wide. Gronowski tried to draw offside, and they do! Oh no. My mistake, it's a false start. That's going to set him back 5. Second down and 15. On the 4 wide set, it's Gronowski. Gronowski taken down right as he threw. South Dakota State wanting a roughing the passer call will not get it. Brings up a 3rd and 15. It was Colin Oliver on the coverage. Third and 15 from the Jackrabbit 20. And this time they do draw an offside. Again? Oh no. Wrong again. It was a false start. A false start. Second false start of this game. So set him back another 5. It'll now be a 3rd and long. 3rd and a long 20 from the Jackrabbit 15. And Gronowski is down. Loss of 4 on the sack. So that's going to be a 3 plays and out. First 3 and out of the season for either team. Oh, did not get very far on the punt return. His Oklahoma State defense was stifling on that last, if you can call it a drive. 5:40 to play, 3rd quarter. .317 total yards, 234 of them through the air, 83 on the ground. 3 in the backfield now for the Cowboys. They pulled a trick play. And they get in to Jackrabbit territory right away. And it's Deshaun Stribling. Deshaun's dribbling to the 29 of the Jackrabbits. Gain of 28. Gordon to the outside. Gain of 2, maybe 3. Oh, look at the coordination to track that ball, get it under control. It was a gain of 3, so second down and 7 from the Jackrabbit 26. And off will go to Gordon. Takes it out to the 21. It'll be third and short 2 upcoming. And another injured Jackrabbit. Can anyone in chat tell me how many injuries there have been for the Jackrabbits today? This has got to be the 6th one. It's the left leg. Injured left leg. Don't know the full extent. So third and 2 from the 21. First down and more to the 15. Gain of 6. So Oklahoma State now in the red zone. They go no huddle. Handoff going to Gordon again. To the 11. That's a gain of 4. Second down. Second down and 6 from the Jackrabbit 11. .82 in motion. 2 in the backfield. Gordon on the handoff. And again, it's Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Excuse me, not a touchdown. They come up short. Where do they mark him? They marked him at the 1. Again? I have now lost count of how many injuries South Dakota State has had. They might need to review this. Was he down before he broke the plane? He was not. So why are they calling it first and goal? as they tend to that injured player. Anyway, first and goal on the 1. And off to Gordon. And this time he gets it through. Touchdown! But there is a flag. Oh, no. What did they call? Did they call it back? No! They assessed the penalty on South Dakota State on the EP, on the extra point. As if they couldn't make it more of a chip shot. 7 plays, 56 yards, 3 minutes, 11 seconds on the drive. Refs are discussing it. Now we go to the extra point. And that one is good. That one is good. It's now 38-13 Oklahoma State. Yeah, this is nuts. 38-13. Bowman and Gordon, Alan Bowman and Ollie Gordon, have combined to just torch South Dakota State. Now all South Dakota State can do is just try to make it respectable. Kickoff taken to the 20, past the 20 to the 23. Gronowski will lead his guys back onto the field. And another cows for OSU, Oklahoma State, Deshaun Stribling. That was just a very acrobatic grab by Stribling to spark that last drive. 2:24 to play in the third. Gronowski with the handoff. Goes about 3. Brings up a second down. They're going to mark it as a 2nd and 8. Second down and 8 upcoming. Ball on the 26. Gronowski with the fake. Fires, complete. First down. First down at the 35. Like where they're going to mark it. Tori Petrie has had herself a day reporting on all of these injuries. First down and 10 upcoming. Gronowski's pass was complete to Davin Stoffel. Well, last pass was complete to Griffin Wild for the first. Gamecast is ahead. Now it's to Stoffel. And he's pushed out of bounds near the 40. Under a minute to play in the third. That was a gain of 3. Down to 30 seconds to play. Handoff will go. Fake handoff. Handoff goes to Mason. Chase Mason, no gain. Maybe a gain of 1. Brings up a third down. They're saying no gain. Third down and 6. And this will bring us to the end of the third. 15 minutes left. Oklahoma State 38 and South Dakota State 13. This game is shaping up to be a blowout. My thoughts on this game? South Dakota State was just outmanned and outclassed. Gronowski just couldn't get anything going against this Oklahoma State defense. And it was the Alan Bowman, Ollie Gordon show. So, starting the fourth quarter. It's probably just a formality by now. Oklahoma State leads 38-13 over South Dakota State. This one is incomplete. And this is basically 4-down territory for South Dakota State. And they are not going to go for it. Jackrabbits will not go for it. They are going to punt. It's a fake. And the fake punt does not work. Pass is incomplete. So they turn it over on downs. And they end up giving Oklahoma State good field position here. That was just an overthrow. Handoff going to Gordon. Not Gordon. That was Velahi. Sessi Velahi will get only one to the Jackrabbit 39. Second down and 9. They need the 30 to get a first. Bowman fires. Complete. To the 36. That's a gain of 3. Third down and 6. No, excuse me. They got to the 34, so that is a gain of 5. Third down and 4 here. Bowman with time. Deep ball. Back of the end zone. Incomplete. Saw a push off. Stribling was the intended target. No flag. So 4th down and 4. And the question is, do you go for it or do you go for the field goal? They're going to go for a field goal here. He's got some points on the board. This will be from 52. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. And good. That will make it 41-13. And once again, Oklahoma State strikes first in a quarter. They have scored first, I think, in every quarter. 41-13 Oklahoma State. This is just an absolute bloodbath. So, barring an epic collapse, the Oklahoma State Cowboys will go to 1-0 to start the season. South Dakota State will drop to 0-1. There are the box seats for coaches and coordinators. 41-13, Oklahoma State. Just over a minute gone by in this fourth and final quarter. Deep kick downfield and returnable. Turn to the 15 to the 20. But not much further than that. So Gronowski and company will head back out onto the field. 13:41 to play. Here's a new college football playoff. 12 teams participating. 5 highest ranked conference champs and the next 7 highest ranked teams. The 4 highest ranked conference champs are seeded 1 through 4 and get first round byes. The 5 through 12 seeds will play in first round, with the higher seeds hosting their home games on their campus. There's a handoff to start this drive. And it's a gain of about 6. Second down upcoming. I'd expect Alabama and Ohio State to make it. I'd probably expect Georgia to make it. And possibly either Clemson or Oklahoma be one of those top 4 seeds. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. It's 41-13. 5:50, Mom. And on the run, it's going to be a first down. Oklahoma State 18 consecutive seasons above 500. Third longest active streak. First and 10 from 40. Gronowski on the fake. Deep ball. 30, 20, 15, 10. Makes a guy miss. 5 and touchdown Jackrabbits. Griffin Wild. Three plays, 78 yards, just over a minute and a half on that scoring drive. Extra point is through. So that makes it 41-20. But still a 3-score game.
Simmonsville, Cale Yarbrough, who was an owner of yours. Cale was such a tough competitor, somebody that we all looked up to. We grew up in the garage area watching him race my dad. Your dad was always there. It brings it full circle for you. What else are you adding tomorrow that's going to make it a little bit more special? Yeah, a little more special. They actually found one of Cale's helmets that I'm going to be wearing after I do that. So it's a tremendous day and tremendous honor tomorrow. Maybe you mentioned Simmonsville, North Carolina, just 20 minutes from here. As a kid, Bill Gilbert would sneak into this racetrack. And think about it. Some years, ran for 78, 7,500. Dreams come true. Let's see if Creed can finish this one off. It's Creed and Bell making up the front row, and stage 20 is underway. Great start by Bell on the inside. Will Creed be able to hold him off by rolling the top? They're going to be too wide on that very narrow exit of turn 2. Creed ran it down the racetrack a little bit, tried not to give him any room. Now, almost touching fenders as Bell surging ahead into 3. Same thing we saw on the last restart. Williams drive in turn 3 with so much pace. Now you're Bell and you have control of the race with 50 laps to go. That is 2 lifetimes on a 750-year tire. So you really have to
another classic Geico ad. Back at Boone Pickens, 41-20 Oklahoma State, 12:10 to play in regulation. Here's the list Oklahoma State Cowgirls. And little girls in that section, you still got a few years to go before you're on the sidelines. So. Fair catch called for. Can't do that anymore in the NFL. So 1st down and 10 upcoming as Alan Bowman and company head back out onto the field. First and 10 from the 25. Bowman was in trouble. Had to bounce it. Presley, Stripling, Gordon, Owens all getting targets. Stripling the only one without a touchdown so far. I think 550 as well. Yeah, I think it's on 550 tomorrow too. 3rd down now. As my mom interfered. Third down and 8. Bowman. Flush out of the pocket. In trouble. Fires. Nearly picked. Brings up 4th down. Man. Hang on. What? Yeah, it's a night race, Mom. Get the case. 3 and out for the Cowboys. Deep punt. And this one will bounce into the end zone. Off a fair catch. Flag is down. Cowboys special teams celebrating the potential safety. But we are going to check the flags. I hate that my mom had to interfere again. But, ugh. Refs are conferring. The referee today is Kevin Boytman. So here's the call. Holding. Reception team. So that's going to send him back 10. I had hoped to get this commentary in without interference. But unfortunately, that did not happen. First and 10 from the Jackrabbit 10. On the handoff, they only get one. So, 10.5 to play in regulation. They marked it as a gain of 2, so 2nd and 8 from the Jackrabbit 12. Fake handoff. Gronowski in trouble. Fires. Overthrow incomplete, but there is a flag down. And they're going to rule a hold on Oklahoma State. Defensive holding, automatic first down. So that was a free play. Yep, there's a hold, number 3. So that's a first down and 10 upcoming. From Jackrabbit 22. Gronowski fires. Overthrown, incomplete. If that ball got into his hands, that was 6 points. 2nd down and 10 from the 22. 5 left on the play clock. On the handoff, they gain, I want to say 3. Brings up a third down. That was a quarterback keeper. 3-yard pickup, third down and 7. Gronowski, 16 of 27 for 228, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Jackrabbits 3 of 10 on third downs today. Just over 5 minutes gone by in the fourth. 41-20 Oklahoma State. Gronowski fires. And he's nearly picked off. Brings up a 4th and 7. If that ball gets picked off, basically becomes a 4-score game. If you're South Dakota State, you want to get it to 2 scores. But returnable? Not that returnable. Not to about the 23, maybe to 24. Down to 9:17 left to play. And they're in commercial. Worst possible time for commercial. All right. Uh-oh. Whistle's coming out. Do we have a flag? And off going to Gordon. Gordon making guys miss. That is about a 7-yard pickup. Brings up a second down. We're ruling it 8-yard pickup, second down and 2. Gordon again. Looks like he got maybe a yard. Third down and 1. And off to Gordon. Did he get through? He did not. Fourth down and a yard. Eight minutes left in regulation. Now Oklahoma State will punt. Oh, almost a flag. Fair catch being called for. And will be taken at the Jackrabbit 14. So it's Gronowski and company back onto the field for South Dakota State. Two men in motion. 4 receivers set. 1 in the back. Gronowski. Bullet feed. And barely enough for the first. No huddle for South Dakota State. I'm going to mark it as a 2nd and 1. Oh, excuse me. They marked it as a first down based on the 1st and 10 line. Now that's a first down. First down again. Gronowski on the handoff. Got only 2. Brings up a 2nd down and 8. Second and 8 upcoming. On the South Dakota State 40. Gronowski. Fires. That was complete. Where are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him right at the 48. They marked him at midfield. Excuse me. 1st and 10. They need the OSU 40. Throw will go to Angel Johnson. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. 5:45 to go. 6 left on the play clock. 1 man in motion. And up to Johnson. Johnson will go down after a gain of about 2 or 3. Third down and 7. Gronowski. Deep ball. Incomplete. They're looking for a flag for pass interference. They will not get it. The reason why they won't get it was because the defender was looking at the ball while making a play on the receiver. Fourth down and 7. On 4th and 7, drop back from Gronowski. Gronowski flushed out of the pocket. And incomplete. So Oklahoma State will take over on downs with fairly decent field position to boot. 4:50 to play in the fourth. Both teams still with 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. And off goes to Gordon. And he will go nowhere. Loss of 1. Maybe a loss of 2. They're going to mark it as a loss of 2, second down and 12. "27 rushes for 104 yards, 2 touchdowns for Ollie Gordon II. Play action. Bobbled and lost. Incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Four wide for OSU. Bowman short, incomplete. So that's going to be a 3 and out. Deep punt. Fair catch was called for. And that one will bounce out of the end zone for a touchback. 3:52 to play in the fourth. 41-20, Oklahoma State. Top 6 in the Missouri Valley. South Dakota and North Dakota State 1-2. South Dakota State, North Dakota State 1-2. Then South Dakota proper 3. Then Southern Illinois, North Dakota, rounding out the top 5. Gronowski fires, incomplete, nearly picked. 2nd down and 10. On 2nd and 10, Gronowski nearly picked again. 3rd down and 10. Gronowski again dropping back, almost sacked. And that's a gain of 3. 4th and 7, that's going to be a 3 and out. Fourth down and 6, they marked it as a gain of 4. Timeout. South Dakota State will call time. 3:12 left in the 4th. .312 left in the 4th. 41-20. Oklahoma State is our score. Gronowski. And down he goes. Turnover on downs. Oklahoma State with excellent field position after taking over on downs. Student section raucous right now. Handoff. That was 24. That was Trent Howland. Gain of 3 to the 12. 2nd down and 7. Clock ticking down to the 2-minute warning. Again, the handoff to Howland. Gets it to the 10. Gain of 2. Brings up a 3rd down, 5. It should take us to the 2-minute warning. Final 2 minutes of this game. Oklahoma State in the driver's seat, 41-20. And as I said earlier in this game, South Dakota State just outmanned, outclassed. They were up against the top 25 team. And when you're up against the top 25 team, you better bring your A game. South Dakota State did not bring their A game. Oh. Oh, that's just wrong. Taking a ribbon from a little girl, that's just wrong. On 3rd down and 5, Bowman fires short. That's a gain of 3. This should bring up the field goal unit, and indeed it will. They mark it as a gain of 2. Field goal unit will come out. It should be about a 25-yard attempt. It is a 25-yard attempt. 4th and 3. Of course, he sticks it home. 44-20. With a minute 10 left. Oklahoma State will have Arkansas next Saturday over on ABC. Then Tulsa in 2 weeks on ESPN2. Then their conference schedule begins with Utah, Kansas State, West Virginia. So that would take them all the way up to their, I think their bye in week 7. A little iffy about that Utah game. I could definitely see 5-1 heading into week 7. And booming kick downfield should be returnable. It is not.
Contact was made on the first lap up to the restart. And Bell, now coming out of turn 4, is going to be his first Darlington win in the Xfinity Series. Christopher Bell is going to win and defend 2-2.
Handoff. We'll go for about 3. Down to a minute left in this game. Got time for another play or two. On 2nd and 7, they go to the ground. Fake the throw. Gain of 3. Okay.
3 game comes off soon.
And that is gonna do it. Oklahoma State comes out on top. 44-20 is your final. My final thoughts here, 3 words. Outmanned, outmatched, overpowered. That's what South Dakota State was. Oklahoma State, they had their foot on the gas pedal all day long. Never took it off. It was Gordon. It was Bowman. It was all Cowboys all day long. And when you go up against a top 25 team, you better bring your A game. South Dakota State did not bring their A game. So, big season opening win for the Cowboys. They got the Razorbacks next. And we'll see what happens as this season goes on. Anyway, Mike, signing off. And perhaps I'll see you next week, depending on what the weather's like for the Street Fair on the 7th. Later.